was asked to bring this resolution for a council vote after I requested in both the June 10th and June 24th meetings for a resolution that specifically stated that Black Lives Matter. Sean and I worked on this, and we got a little help from staff as well. I don't want to exclude Carmen and Greg. And I've received overwhelming support from the community for it, including social justice organizations whose work it is to end racism and support racial equality. And then, Mr. Mayor, you submitted a resolution yesterday, and my question is that it doesn't really align with what the resolution that was called for, because I said multiple times, and we clarified it, that it was a resolution that would say and declare that Black Lives Matter. The direction wasn't, nor was it my request for a resolution for general social justice. So I guess my question is why we are now in this position where we have a choice between one resolution that was called for and one that wasn't. And so before I present mine, I would like to address that. I would be willing to go forward with the two, but I think it would only be fair that after deliberation that we would be able to ask for a motion for my resolution first. And so I would ask for support with that.
Okay. But just a slight correction. After we received the resolution that you and Councilmember Moshe drafted, and that was on late Thursday, I believe, and City Hall was closed on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday ensued, and I actually submitted the alternative resolution on Monday, not yesterday.
Excuse me.
That's okay. The agenda, it's the agenda description itself allows for your resolution or any other resolution on the matter to be considered. Generally, I don't have the description in front of me, but it certainly allows for another resolution. I guess I would have to inquire of Mr. Pierik or Mr. Ramirez as to your ultimate question. But as far as I'm concerned, I have no difficulty in terms of order of precedence, in terms of considering the motions. That doesn't cause me any difficulty.
Standpoint, I mean, Jameer is correct. The agenda item was written broadly enough to consider this resolution or another, if one was to be brought forward. As far as the legal and or procedural standpoint, I would defer to Mr. Pierik.
So the answer is that the title of the agenda item is Consider Adoption of Proposed Resolution Supporting a Just Cause for Racial Equality and Denouncing Racial Injustice, which is your resolution, I believe. And then it also has the words, or other resolutions may be directed by the City Council. I think it's been the practice of the city and frequently in past items is to allow the flexibility, for example, to have a discussion that may not be word for word what, for example, the resolution you drafted is. So what this does is give the flexibility to the council to suggest changes to your resolution, so the public is aware that there might be changes. So there could be some language changed in yours, and or a different resolution that would come about that would, in essence, deal with the same subject matter. So that, I think, is what the agenda provides, and it gives the public notice that you have the opportunity tonight not to adopt the resolution within the four corners of as it was drafted. There's some flexibility, and that was the goal.